Tell me where it all began.
Well, it all began when I met this girl online.
Mm-hmm.
And things were really going well, and I mean, we hit it off, all that stuff.
Keep going.
And then boom.
Boom.
Boom, like the intro.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Real Deal, Ball State's premier entertainment news show. I'm your host, Josh Pavlovsky.
And I'm Colin Marth.
So tell me more about her. What was she like?
She was great. We had a lot in common.
Like what?
Our music taste, our style, our hair.
Hair?
Yeah, she would only send me pics of her hair, but it looked the exact same as mine.
Interesting.
Yeah, and we had the same eyes, and I miss her eyes.
Oh, Colin. First segment, please.
Nomobuyo, Hoshi, Hashitawa, Daukeda, Gumicha, De, Uribura. So, am I a cute magical girl yet? Hi, hello, it's me, your boy, Jeremiah Kachuk, your anime meister. Hope you're all doing really well today. Today I'm talking to you about my second ever anime, and it has a lot of fun episodes which we will put a pin in. So sit back, relax, and don't forget you look amazing. As we talk about, Is This a Zombie? But before we talk about the show, let me talk about today's sponsors, Raid Shadow Legends, a free-to-play RPG available on both Android and Apple stores. And sorry, this show isn't actually sponsored, but we could be. So where was I again? Right. Is this a zombie? Why, yes. Yes, it is. God, I've been waiting to make this joke since I first saw this show, and it feels just all right. I just hope you all laughed. So this anime is about a teenager named Ayamu who is killed by a serial killer and resurrected as a zombie by the queen of the underworld and must do the duties of a stranded magical girl to defeat the armies of the Megalos. Got all that? No? Well, that's too bad. That's not my problem. So let's get into the characters. First is Haruna, the resident magical garment girl. She's pretty fun and enjoyable to watch. She is the comic relief of the group and is always butting heads with Aimu, but, she might also really love him. Now, I personally don't really ship them because I see the relationship as more like siblings, but that's just me. Now, what else can I say? Right, she can make a mean egg omelet, and she is a certified genius. Next up is Seraphim, who I'll be referring to as Sarah. She is a vampire ninja. Yes, I did not stutter. Vampire freaking ninja. She's just fine. Sarah loves to demean Ayamu with the nickname Maggot, but over time it becomes more of a pet name, but I digress. She also can't cook. Girl puts drain cleaner in soup and nitroglycerin in steak, so yeah, not a fan. But since vampire ninjas place their duty above their emotions, her character arc deals with this dilemma. Next up is Ayamu, our main protagonist. He's pretty nice. He helps you learn about the world and is the de facto cook of the group. During the King of the Night arc, we see that Ayamu loves you for showing him how great life can be, and that with her, his life has meaning. It's very heartwarming. Next character, and in my opinion the deepest, is Yuka Wood Hellscythe, or just you for short. Very quickly, you'll see that she communicates by writing words on a notepad. We find out in episode 4 that this is due to her magic. See, she has an ability to mold reality with just her words. However, she doesn't actually know which one the magic is set in. But her time with Aimu changes all of that, and is at the heart of what the King of the Night arc is all about. You not wanting to hurt others with her magic, and her fears that if she shows just a bit of emotion, show those that she cares about. Now we can take that pin that we placed at the very beginning of my segment and bring it to the forefront. This is where I talk about my favorite episodes. So, starting in season 1, episode 7, This is a fun one because this is where we meet the perfect wife of Ayamu, Maelstrom. Next episode is episode 11, which is where we see a face-off between Ayamu and the King of the Night. The fight is pretty fun, and the music is just beautiful with a band of vampire ninjas playing string instruments. The scene is just an orgasm to the eyes and to your ears. The very next episode is also pretty fun. Ayamu and the gang go to the water park. However, they find out that a high-ranking vampire ninja is also an idol, so they have a sing-off. It's just as amazing as you think it is. Haruna sings a pretty dumb song with lyrics like, "Your head is shaped like a hard-boiled egg." We also get to hear you, and by extension, her voice actress, Neely, sing. Now on to episode 13. Oh yeah, this was split up into 3 parts. First part, Haruna sees that the festival the gang goes to is kind of sucks, so they decide to liven it up by getting a bunch of people together. Whoever gets to take it from the temple gets to take either Sarah or you home for the night. It's just a lot of fun. Maelstrom joins in. Second part, Sarah asks Ayamu to get a scroll that'll help her cook better. However, Ayamu gives it away to Maelstrom right after he gets it, so now Ayamu, Sarah, and you have to get it back. This part is pretty important because we see that Sarah wants to learn to cook because she sees how much a great meal can make a person happy, and she wants to make people happy. Third part, it doesn't really matter except for the prize pen, but it's a pretty cool pen, so yeah. Season 2, episode 0, split up into 2 parts. First part doesn't not matter. The second part sees Ayamu and Sarah having a surprise birthday party for you. This episode has one of my favorite interactions. So yeah, this episode kind of rocks. Next episode is 4, where we meet Ayamu and Orto, his best friend, go to a maid cafe that is secretly run by vampire ninjas. They do the challenge that if you get 5 people to go gaga over you, your meal is free, but if you fail, you have to pay double. Which, in all honesty, is a really fun challenge. So, should you watch Is This a Zombie? Absolutely. I can't highly recommend it enough. But I will say that Season 1 has a lot more story than Season 2, so just be mindful of that. But if you want to laugh and cry, then definitely give the show a watch. It's on Funimation and Crunchyroll, so go watch it now. You will not be disappointed. But that is all I have for you for this week. My name is Jeremy Trump, your anime meister, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Okay, when you look at this, what do you see?
I see me, Josh.
Okay, good. And this one?
I see you, Josh.
And this one?
Coco Melon!
Good. And this one?
I don't know, a football stadium and lightning and stuff, and maybe a star? I don't know.
And this one?
I see us.
And then? This one.
The next segment.
Hey guys, it's been a hot minute, but I'm coming back for another segment. Now today I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and review of the comedic horror film Cocaine Bear. And I would just like to point out that while I was driving home from Gatlinburg on spring break, I stopped by Lexington with a few other friends and saw the taxidermy Cocaine Bear in person. And let me tell you guys, it was epic AF. Now, let's get into the review of how I liked Cocaine Bear. I personally love how the film has created a lot of buzz among the audience. I have found the film to be a unique and creative take on a true story. The film has been praised for its unique approach to storytelling and its creative use of animation on something that could be potentially fictional, in the eyes of the creators, of course. But I feel like it has to be an entertaining and humorous look at the drug trade as well, only when looking at the reality of how the bear really went out of control for the killing spree, just like at least 4 decades ago. I personally think viewers have been impressed with the film and the approach to the topic, as it was just released a few weeks after Valentine's Day and showed a new twist on what cinema looks like as well with the storyline. Now, we got my thoughts out of the movie, and let's just talk about the production side of the film. To me personally, the cinematic shots of more of the action scenes were top-notch as the film becomes more intense. I have been noticing a lot of tighter close-up shots being present on something scary and serious happening. And if you guys have watched the film already, you could just tell how intense it gets. Now, the one thing that didn't surprise me from watching this film was how the ratings were overall. I have Googled the percentage of Rotten Tomatoes it already received, and this one was a doozy for sure. Now, hear me out on this one. 74%. Yeah, I know. You guys can see why it is pretty high for a scary movie. All I have to say is, there was a lot of out-of-pocket stuff that made some dialogues irrelevant for certain scenes, but it was still funny. But the bottom line of Cocaine Bear, I would highly recommend watching it when it comes out on a streaming service, because you waste at least $30 on a ticket for watching it. So I'm telling you guys now, save up money and watch it on a platform soon. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this segment, and make sure to check out Cocaine Bear when you get a chance to. Have a good day, everyone, and stay safe out there.
You know, Josh, that last segment gave me an idea.
Whoa. Colin, what do you mean? The last segment was Cocaine Bear.
Okay, yeah, but that sounds so awesome.
You were only catfished. You don't need to do that.
I'm gonna go on a rampage and do cocaine.
Oh, God.
It sounds fun, doesn't it?
No? Does jail sound fun to you?
Free friends?
Last segment.
Hey guys, it's Neely again. Today I'm going to talk about Lana Del Rey. With the release of her 9th studio album, did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? On March 24th, she also dropped the visualizer for Candy Necklace with Jon Batiste. Prior releases to the album include the title track A&W and The Grants. My personal favorites include The Grants, Let the Light In, Margaret, and Fishtail, featuring artists Father John Misty and Bleachers. Other artists featured on the album include Simul, Riopi, and Tommy Genesis. This album was executively produced by Jack Antonoff, who has worked with Taylor Swift, Lorde, and helped produce other albums of Lana's as well. She is expected to hopefully perform some of these tracks for her setlist for Lollapalooza, which she is headlining in Grant Park this summer season. I will be joining her, as I need to see Mother. She has creatively reinvented herself as an artist for over a decade now, and this album is the perfect example of that, shedding her past and letting the light in. I'm Neely, and this was me talking about Lana Del Rey's recent album release, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, how about we find you a hobby?
Like what?
I don't know. What's something you've never tried before?
I've never built a time machine.
Go for it.
Really?
Why not?
I mean, maybe I can prank myself in the past.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
Well, how about we time travel to the final words? Boo! Hey, it's me, Colin Marth. I already knew that. Unless you skipped the whole episode and came to my final words, I already introduced myself. Today, I'm going to be talking about some cool things that happened, some cool things that are happening at the moment, and some cool things that will happen in the future. Things that did happen: Equinox Music Festival here at Ball State University. Very fun, very awesome. My band performed Seventh Cloud Society. It was weird. We don't do daytime shows, so it was like a whole new thing for us. Did not fit the music that we play, but it was still fun, and we had a pretty nice crowd. They were cool and awesome and very nice people. What's currently happening? I have Snoopy shoes. They're brand new. I don't know if you can see them very well, but they got Snoopy's family on them. They're awesome. I love them. They're Van Taff cabs. I got them for like $48 on Mercari, limited edition. It doesn't get any better than that. Oh, something that happened in the past as well. Tuesday, my band played in Indy, and I met this really cool band from New York called Vicious Fishes, and I bought a crop top from them, and it's really cool. I just thought I would say that. Things that are going to happen in the future. Josh, do you know anything? He's not listening to me. He doesn't like me. My band is going to have a couple of shows every weekend. Follow us on Instagram. You can see all that. We're going to leave soon. The semester's almost over. My name's Colin Marth. I love you, and I'm gonna go away, and you guys won't ever see me again. And thank you for everything. And this is my last episode. No, it's not. I'm joking.
You'll always find your way back home, just like Miley Cyrus did for her backyard sessions of her album Endless Summer Vacation, which came out on Disney Plus on March 10th. And other Disney Channel nostalgic news, Demi Lovato released their rock version to their hit single, Heart Attack. It is definitely bound to give you a heart attack, let me tell you. And then in other news, Victoria Monet has started her new upcoming era with her release of the single Smoke. It is very, very fun and groovy, and I can't wait to see where this next era goes. And lastly, Melanie Martinez released Void last night on Wednesday, and the album comes out tonight. So I will be back next week to talk about the full-length album, even though most of it has already been leaked. So I'll see you next time. As always, thank you for watching, and if you want to see anything else from us here at The Real Deal, be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, website, All Things Entertainment. I am Josh.
And I'm Colin. Thank you
For watching. And the crowd goes wild.